Hi guys, today I'm going to show you this look using just $10 makeup palette, which is easily available in any drugstore, and it got really beautiful colors in it. It is pigmented, it is very nice, and you can easily compare it with any pricey palette. It got all these shades in it which you can use in your daily life, and I love using this palette all the time, and it gives you fell in love with this one because I use this palette in my daily life routine, and it got really nice beautiful shades in it. All these shades are very useful, so I just thought of creating a look which can be really useful for you guys, and which is under the price range of everyone, because sometimes there are a couple of students, there are people who do want to spend a lot on makeup. They just want to buy something which is really nice and prints long. So first I try these things on myself, and then I recommend other people to use it, because if you are not trying anything on your own self, that's there is no point telling people to use such stuff. It's just $10, but on the same hand it's very cheap, and everyone can afford it easily. Some people are not willing to spend a lot of money on makeup. There are a lot of palettes with similar shades which are like more than $50-$60. So $10 for an experiment, that's fine. If somebody is like really new to makeup and want to try something and then want to go on a pricey stuff, it is very pigmented, very. I just don't always fall for the brand names. I'm more into results. If you get results in like $10, that's fine. That's amazing. I mean this is superb. If you get something which is really cheap and easily available for everybody. So I am South Asian and I love wearing a lot of makeup. So I have applied foundation already. The foundation I have used today is by Chanel. It's long wear flawless fluid makeup, and the color is 40 beige, as it goes with my skin. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows first, just combing them upwards and going to fill in the gaps. Names for the shade, but that's all right. I'm using these two to create a base coat first. These two I have mixed and created this layer. So what all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit this one to add more color to it, and just easily blending it. As you can see, the color has blended really well. Now I'm going to use the darker shade from the same palette, the corner one, this one, just to define my crease line a little bit more, like that, just to add a little bit more depth to it. Now I'm using this shade. It got little shimmer in it, and just tapping it into the socket of my eyelid. The palette comes with the brush. I have made my brush a little bit wet, and just taking this shade, I made my brush wet a little bit, dipping it into the shade and just defining my eyebrow. The liner I'm using today is Guerlain. The concealer I'm using today is Maybelline Age Rewind and the color is medium. Now I'm going to use Mercier Translucent powder. Shade. Under my eye.
Just smudging it.
I'm using this shade under my eye, the darker brown one, and just smudging it. Now I'm going to contour my face with Guerlain bronzer and the color is 2. These days I'm not using any creamy contour palette because it's very hot these days in Australia. So I just want to go really quick onto the areas where I want to contour. I'm going to use blush. It's from Nars and the color is Orgasm. It's a bit creamy. Just going to apply on this side. It's really creamy and it's shimmery as well. Wow. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just tap it to set things in place. Take a towel just to remove all the dead skin from my lips. That's the easiest way to do it. I'm just drinking less water these days, so that's why I got just really dead skin on my lips. My lips feels really smooth. I have removed all the dead skin I had. I'm just taking Vaseline, a very small amount. It's my personal, so that's all right. I want my lips to look fuller, so that's why I'm just taking the darker shade of my lip liner. I'm going to create an outline. To create a base coat, I'm going to use MAC lipstick, and that's matte one, and the color is Twig. And just Twig. And now I'm going to use Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and the color is Seductress. Just going to apply it in between to give it a matte texture. God, I have forgot to highlight my face. You can highlight your face at any stage, not at any stage of course, after finishing your makeup. So I'm gonna highlight my face with Huda Beauty 3D palette, and with today's look I'm gonna use Zanzibar, which is like pinkish, my brush in it. If you want like really shimmery face, you can use setting spray. Just spray it onto your brush and dip it in and just apply like that. Onto the areas I really want to highlight. Highlighting is my favorite part. I just love highlighting my face. I hope this video was useful for you guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. You can also follow my page on Instagram. All the links are given below. Stay gorgeous.